doing? This is your host, Hugh-Gene. With me is Jonel, my co-host. You know, this Grey Room, aka Love Island, Part 2. I don't know.
I'm so annoyed.
Hello, peoples. How you doing, love? You know.
Ew, stop. I
How you
swear
doing,
you're
bro?
obsessed with
You know?
British accents.
Hello.
You
Hello.
can't even do one well.
Hello.
Ew, don't revert back to that voice.
I can do an old lady well.
You can do...
Hello, how you doing there, love?
Oh my god.
You want some tea and biscuits? And fish and crisps?
What?
Don't they say... crisps are chips. Or like our chips, and then chips are our fries.
Yeah, thanks for the translation.
Hello, you want some fish and chips? Hmm? You want some tea and biscuits? Hmm? You want some tea, some black tea? Hmm?
I'm trying to see how high your voice can get.
You want some tea?
Oh, wow.
That's nice.
Oh, you gave up. I feel
I
like
can't go
you
higher.
could have gone like at least one or two more octaves
No,
higher.
man, I'm a tenor. I can only go to alto.
I'm so annoyed with you. Sipping your sparkling
I
water.
went to music camp, motherfucker.
So disgusting. You were
Music
so
by the
rude.
Lake, Camp Mahonawin. Shout out to that camp. I love that
Nobody
camp.
cares that you went to music camp. What did you do there?
I taught kids how to play the saxophone.
Oh, okay. I guess that's...
Yeah, you fuck.
I did regular camp and I taught kids everything. I was a counselor for 3
I was a
years.
counselor.
For 3 years.
Same.
You did not do 3 years.
I did like 2. No, I think I did 3.
What a liar.
No, I think I went 3 times.
It's funny because my camp job was one of my like favorite jobs.
Yeah, mine for me is still to my day probably my
To this
favorite
day,
job.
the best job I've had.
I won't say the best job, but it's definitely my favorite job.
No, best favorite. Isn't that not the same?
No.
So you said it's your favorite job, but it's not the... Oh, I guess, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense, yeah.
Technically, what I'm doing Canada Post is my best job because of the amount of stuff I get with it.
Yeah,
my
benefits
favorite
and that
job
stuff. Yeah, no, I
is
got it,
that
yeah.
one. That and Foodora were my favorite jobs. Foodora was slave labor, literally. You get paid doo-doo, but it was fun.
No, well, when I was working at the camp that I was working at, like, it was great. It was amazing. It was fun. The people were awesome, but we got paid like shit.
Yeah, we didn't get paid. You got our volunteer hours. You remember in high school, you needed like, I don't know if for you guys you needed that, but for us,
No, yeah, everywhere. And,
you needed like 40 hours, so you just got that automatically. If you did the week, you got it. Well, no, they give you $100 actually, and plus the hours. But it was worth it. It was fun.
No, like when you're young and you don't have that many bills, like it's
No,
worth
I
it.
wanted
But
it.
like
I wanted
now, like if they paid a regular salary, you're like, I'd go back right now. I'd be there right now, not recording this podcast.
I wouldn't go for a regular salary. I'd go for a little bit higher.
Well, you know what I mean, like
was
a
only
regular
10.
competitive salary
I
for what the
miss
job
it.
is. Because I love working with kids, and it's just like you're outside.
I don't like working with kids.
And like just camp was the best. It was the best. We had camp dances, camp songs, like battles between the different like units, and like I typically worked with kids between like the ages 6 and 10.
Ugh.
No, 7-year-olds. 7-year-olds are the best because
not.
yes, they're at an age where they are independent enough that they don't need you
What
to go
age
to the
is grade
bathroom.
6?
11.
Yeah, that to me is a perfect.
No. When they're 7, they are old enough to be independent. Like, you don't need to go
Can't
potty
swear
with
around
them.
them.
You shouldn't be swearing on 11-year-old. Anyway, no, but 7-year-olds, but they're young enough to listen to you. You know, the younger kids, like they're a little more disciplined. The older they get a little more bitchy, a little more catty,
that's what makes
a
it
little
fun.
more asshole.
That's what makes it fun.
And it's funny because I found like the older the kids that I worked with were, I kind of like followed them up. Like that's why it was like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, like, because like I had some kids that I was really close with and, I just stayed with them. But like I found that a lot of the girls, like around 9, 10 was when girls started to get catty and nasty. And the boys are still like, oh, Kara, I just want to play. So like I found myself gravitating towards boys because it's like no drama. Like I'm not here for little kid drama.
Yeah, because that's how girls are. When girls bully, they do more emotional and reputation destroying, and boys are more just physical.
It's so funny that you say like reputation destroying,
That's what
because
girls
it's
do.
like what reputation does a 9-year-old have? But like in their mind, it is.
That's what girls do. That's how girls bully. Girls destroy you, like your pretty much your social life, and then guys will just beat the shit out of you.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like guys can like hate each other one day and like make up and be perfectly fine.
Yeah, sometimes that's why it's fine to let boys fight sometimes.
I mean, no.
Sometimes it is. No, sometimes it is. No, sometimes it is.
Fighting amongst children.
No, if it's just fighting, it's fine for kids to fight. It's fine for kids to fight. It depends what they're fighting for. If they're play fighting, that's totally fine. As long as it's safe and you're You know, they're not like if they're not trying to fucking curb stomp each other or gouge each other's eyes out, that's fine. But if they're just rolling around and wrestling, that's totally fine.
Isn't curb stomping when you put someone's mouth
Yes,
on
and
a...
you stomp. That would like kill them. But
Would
like
it kill them or just break their jaw?
it can do both. Depends how hard you stomp. Because how their head's kind of like that. So if you stomp hard enough, you can destroy. You can crack the C-spine, which would kill them.
Move on. I don't want to.
No, but no, I think it's fine to like.
No.
I think it's fine to let kids fight around. It's fun.
Play fight to a certain extent, but
I think just
with
fighting
kids,
in general, I think it's fine.
It can get no.
No, I think it's fine.
Did you used to fight like with your siblings and your friends?
My
and
siblings,
stuff?
we played fight. My friends, we always played fight with each other. It builds bonds.
I've been in one play fight with like a girlfriend.
You've only had
and,
one
like,
play fight?
I've never been in a fight ever.
You sure about that? You sure? What about in high school when Lee, chased you around?
That was not a play fight. Okay, well, since you're putting it out there. In high school, my friend and I, it was like this stupid fight. We were fighting over a toonie. I think
Bro, that lasted like a while.
It did.
You ran around why didn't any teacher do anything?
Because they don't care.
They saw you running around the cafeteria and shit.
I was running away from her.
And
she had a toonie from her change from her lunch, and she put it on the table. So I picked it up and she's like, "Give it back." And I was like, "Nah," like just being a little shit. And she, first of all, her hand was broken, so she had a cast on.
Yeah.
She tackled me on the
Morpheus
cafeteria
glasses.
floor and beat me with her cast. I managed to get away. I ran away, ran into the girls' change room. Like, it was just a mess. And it lasted, like you said, it lasted for a long time. There were other times she would just, like, tackle me in the hallway, like, in between classes. When like,
me and my friends, we didn't do that in high school. But, like, in middle school...
No, this is just my one asshole friend. That's all.
No, in grade school, yeah, we would, like, play fight with each other. Like, no, I remember I told you about, like, since, like, older grades and younger grades always have, like, a rivalry.
Sure.
So I remember
I don't know if you told me that, but
no, I remember when we were in grade 4, we had a rivalry with the grade 5s, and we'd always play like soccer, but it always turned into rugby somehow.
Okay.
And we'd play soccer, and then all of a sudden we'd just start picking up the ball and start tackling each other, and it was like a healthy, like we didn't hate each other. Some of us had beef.
no, but that's fine because it's still a game.
But it's still fighting. That's why I said it's still a form of fighting.
But that's why I said to a certain extent when it's play fighting. And
but even if
whatever,
it's anger, I think it's fine.
I don't know.
I think it's fine to an extent.
I don't know.
It depends. I think it's fine.
But I think maybe that's just like my like motherly instinct coming out as a woman. I hate to say that, but like you know what I mean.
Yeah, I
think
fine.
I'm just like no fighting. We need to love
It
each
depends.
other.
It depends on how. If the guys have a sense of honor when they're fighting, then it's fine. But if these guys,
Honor.
but like
A 9-year-old doesn't have honor.
no, if you're fighting the guy just to fight, then it's fine. If you're fighting the guy because you want to like beat the shit out of him and like put damage to him, then no, it's not fine. That's why
I definitely think it's not a good thing to raise children.
I won't encourage
letting
it,
them
no.
know that it's okay to fight.
No, I wouldn't tell
think
them it's okay to fight.
If they need to physically let out their anger, there's different outlets.
Yeah, no, I tell
for
them to do
that.
martial arts, but I sometimes
Martial arts, boxing, any sort
that's
of
martial
like.
arts. That's why, I
But
think.
you totally just cut me off. You don't know what I was gonna say.
No, I think it's okay. Go on. Sorry.
I was gonna say any sort of like form of martial arts is really good, but you can also do like really any sport that can get out physical energy.
No, not any sport.
You can.
No.
If someone could do like
I don't want
a couple soccer drills and feel good
I
because
want
they
my
like.
kid to be a man. He's not playing soccer.
What is the definition of a man, Hugh-Gene?
Not soccer.
Okay. All right.
Female soccer players are tougher than male soccer players.
I mean, I can't really speak on that
Because like
I feel like you're being a hater right now.
No, because like in female soccer, when they like trip each other, they'll actually trip each other and they'll fall and they'll just get up. In male soccer, you flick a dude in the air, and there's actually a video of this happening. Like I flicked him in the air, and he was like, "Ow!" and he's just on the ground, and I'm just like, "Come on, man." That's why I don't take soccer seriously.
Yeah.
I think it's a cool sport. I respect it. It's hard. I understand why people love it so much, but it's still
You can't let a couple players that are dramatic.
No, it's not a couple. It's a
there
lot.
Are dramatic
there
players
is
in every single sport.
not to the extent of soccer. No one is as dramatic
soccer?
as whatever. No one is
That's
as
a whole other sport right there.
no sport is as dramatic, has as much dramatic people as male soccer. It's not like a male feminist.
I like female soccer more than male soccer because there's too many alphas and
Oh, excuse me. Okay, it's funny that you bring up like sports. Did you see I want to say like last week Justin Bieber tweeted at Tom Cruise that he wants to like box him?
Yeah, it's not gonna
he wants to,
happen.
like, no, it's not boxing. He wants to do like an MMA fight,
Yeah,
right?
it's not fair.
Why is it not fair?
Because Justin Bieber is younger.
But Tom Cruise is a psychopath. He does almost all of his own stunts.
Yeah, but Justin Bieber has.
He's in amazing health.
Yeah, he's also old.
I think he's like 55 or
and
something.
And
like
he's probably had a couple, like, with all the stunts he does by himself, he's probably had like a concussion or two. So Justin Bieber just needs to get a good clean hit on his chin. He's fine.
You think?
Yes.
I feel like.
He probably
Justin Bieber has the like. My heart wants to be like, yeah, Justin Bieber would take it because I do like Justin Bieber, but I feel like Tom Cruise could really give him a run for his money.
No, Tom Cruise could totally give him a run for his money.
He has all that like Scientology mumbo jumbo behind him and all that shit. Like I don't know what he could do.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I think it would be like Justin Bieber has the youth on his side. That's his main thing.
He
I don't know
youth,
if he's bigger.
but I think no, I feel like they're about pretty evenly.
But like, Tom Cruise has probably more experience and just more dexterity.
More experience, and he can take a hit better than Justin Bieber can take a hit. That. Well, you assume when you do your own stunts, you train really hard.
No, you could totally take a hit.
And also, you have to take a few
But it doesn't
hits.
mean you can take a hit to the face.
I didn't say that. I'm just saying overall, you would assume that he can take a hit better than Justin Bieber can take a hit.
Yeah, you could have a glass jaw. You don't know that.
I mean, I don't know. I saw this man shatter his ankle and then, like, be fine.
That's adrenaline.
Ugh, it was gross.
Yeah, it's all adrenaline, man.
I don't know. Do you think it would actually happen?
No, of course not.
Well, remember, because, like, Justin tweeted at Dana, like, the MMA owner, and I don't think he responded, but Conor McGregor responded and said he would host it.
It'd be a boring fight.
I don't think it would be like they wouldn't like host it in Vegas.
No, because
anything.
like I think Dana White's done with having celebrities come into UFC. Like when they had CM Punk, the wrestler, come in, it was fucking the most boring shit ever, and he wasn't prepared. It was bad.
You remember on like the whole YouTube, like the KSI Logan Paul thing?
Yeah, I watched that.
What do you mean?
I saw it.
You watched the boxing fight?
Yeah.
When?
When it came out. I didn't pay for it.
You didn't watch it when it came out?
Yeah, I watched like clips
You
of it.
watched it after? Oh, you watched clips after?
Yeah.
Because I'm like, I know we were at a cottage for my birthday last year
when
it came
I
out.
saw it.
Okay,
Yeah.
I was like, what the hell were you doing? No, but like a lot of people are saying that like that started a whole trend of like people. You think that has influenced Justin Bieber?
No.
Like just challenging
It's
people
not
to
gonna
fight?
happen. No, it's not gonna happen.
No, I'm not asking.
Well,
if
challenge
it's
people
gonna
to fight,
happen,
yeah,
but you
but-
think all of this kind of started from the idea that KSI and Logan Paul had?
No.
No,
I don't, and I think if there's gonna be more fights like that, it's not gonna be like A class, B class, C class celebrities. It's gonna be like F class, so like Jake Paul and stuff. It's gonna be like low level. It's gonna be like influencers.
Ooh, you came for. Well, aren't Logan and KSI rematching because it was a tie or something?
Who, I guess. But what'll be fun, Logan will win. Logan's more of an athlete than KSI is. You can tell just by looking at each other.
I was watching a video the other day of Logan Paul.
Yeah,
he was doing this like slap thing for like a thing in Russia where like you literally just slap the person until they go unconscious.
Yeah, I saw the videos of that.
Did you see the video of,
No, not the Logan Paul, like the actual ones in Russia.
Oh yeah, he was gonna fly to Russia and he ended up backing out because he was training getting hit and like boxing and like all that stuff. But then he went to slap this huge dude who I guess like gets slapped for a living and slaps people. Like he'll get people. Does he pay them or? No, he gets people to pay him like $2, $5, whatever, so they can slap him. Like that's what he does. Like that's how he like makes his little hustle.
That's called head injuries.
I know, but Logan, I think the deal was like $200, maybe $500, I don't know. And Logan slapped him. This man, big guy, buckled and was like, "Where am I? What happened?"
Yeah, that makes sense.
And they're like you got hit. He's like, "Who hit me?" Logan was like, "Me." He's like, "What? Like,
Yeah,
what did you hit me with?" He's like, "My hand. I slapped."
Do you
like,
think that's fake or real?
He couldn't remember. I don't know.
Well, I'll have to see it because then you can't really fake buckling your knees. And also that doesn't surprise me because if you make a living off getting slapped in the fucking face, no shit, you're not gonna be
brain damage. I think that's why Logan decided not to do it. He's like, you know what?
Yeah,
I don't want to
that's
do that to
stupid.
anybody, but like I don't want to do that to myself.
Yeah, that's stupid.
Yeah.
You're just asking for fucking brain damage.
Okay, but then so how is that different from MMA?
Because MMA, because if you watch a UFC fight, there's not. It's just all around safer than football.
There's a
if you
lot
compare,
of like body shots and stuff. Oh yeah,
Yeah, it's
football's
more-
very very dangerous.
I would much.
I don't think I'd want my kid to
No,
play
my kid's
football.
not playing football. I'd rather even my kid play rugby. CT is not as nearly as bad as rugby. Because rugby, you think before you tackle. Football, you just tackle.
I don't know. I just don't want my kid to be like brain dead by the age of 14.
Well, no, I'm not putting my kid in football. No.
No.
I don't want to become a cunt or a douche.
Well, I mean, any kid of yours is guaranteed to
Probably.
be
A little bit douchey.
Yeah.
That's a little bit douche. Just some small douche.
Just a little douche. Douching is not good for you.
I know. It cleans out all that nasty stuff out of your nasty stuff.
No, it cleans out all of the good stuff out of your nasty parts.
It's all nasty.
No, it's not. There's good bacteria. Vaginas clean themselves, so they have
Do they?
good bacteria.
They have
yeah.
like little Mexican maids. Like, hey,
They're like self-cleaning
That's racist.
ovens. Yeah, that is racist.
is it?
I don't think
Oh, we're in Canada, Filipino.
we can't have a podcast without you insulting some group.
You know you're in a rich area when you see a bunch of Filipino ladies walking around. That's so bad.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry to the Filipino people.
Is that you and accents?
You guys always mistake me for being one of you guys.
You look like you
It
could be
happened.
half Filipino.
I know it happens
I
a lot.
always tell you.
I always have people speak Tagalog. It happened to me again today.
What?
I went to go deliver a lady's package and she looked excited because she thought I was Filipino, and then she started speaking Tagalog to me and I'm just like,
Yeah, you look like you're
not again.
You don't look full.
black!
You definitely look
Look at
black.
my hair, it's curly.
No, but you look like you could be half, or at least a quarter. Like
No, I know I can pass. My beard's curly.
No, can I tell you?
What?
It's like this part of your face.
Yes, my eyes. I got little chinky eyes. I know.
It's the eyes and like maybe the nose as well, because like Filipinos
I know,
and black people have similar like more broad noses.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like it's that just the whole like.
We're both jungle people, man.
Oh my god.
We're both from the jungle.
Yeah, jungle bushes, jungle people, jungle men.
I don't know about the jungle
everybody.
bushes part.
I mean, you love a good jungle bush.
That's the lighter.
You
Asians.
love a good jungle bush.
Those are the lighter Asians. Those are the Korean, the Jap. Those are superior Asians apparently. The Koreans, the Japanese, whatever.
I won't because fair skin is
It's the same thing in the Asian like world too.
Mm-hmm.
The whole fair skin thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, the whole idea behind that, it's kind of like the whole like light skin, dark skin thing with black people, because the reason why in like a lot of Asian cultures the lighter skin is seen as more desirable is because those were people who were indoors.
Yeah.
The darker you were like in the fields working outside, and you were poor, and like it's a class thing. So if you were more fair skinned, it made sense that
you're fucking useless.
I'm just saying.
And if
So
you're
that's
darker,
that's
it
where
means you
that
can
all
do
started.
things. I know.
Yeah, just kind of like how like with black people, like the darker people were working out in the fields, and the lighter people were still slaves, but they're working in the house. So it's kind of like
it makes sense though. Makes a lot of sense. Like why there's a lot more bitch ass nigga light skins than there is dark skinned dudes.
Yeah, but I will say I feel like black people definitely have a long way to go. But like I feel like black people.
Do we have a long way to go?
With dark skin, light skin?
That's racist.
Yeah, they definitely have a long way to go, but I feel like it's not as like you remember what the rule was. You're not to touch your mic while we're recording because you keep dropping it on yourself. No, but I feel like the way like Asian people are even to this day, like they will walk around with umbrellas just to go across the road, just to not get any sun exposure. Like they really care about that more than I think black people within our community care about that. Does that make sense?
No, maybe if you go to Jamaica, that's different. It's like, give me that bleach cream, bro. Bleach me.
But that's the thing. I think that's more of like a personal thing. I don't think that
It's
people are.
Go to therapy, buddy.
No, I definitely think.
Self-hatred going on in there. Love yourself, bitch.
You know what? It definitely is very hard with the media. And it sounds so typical, like, oh, like the media, the pressure.
But how much can you blame the media and how much can you blame the individual?
I feel like it depends on your upbringing. And I'm not even talking about just in your household, because you really have influences from all around. It's about your friends. It's about where you grew up. It's about what you grew up seeing. Who you grew up seeing. Who are the people who you have to look up to? Are they light skin or are they dark skin? And a lot of the time they will put, like Tory Lanez was talking the other day about, apparently he was doing a music video, and there's a dark skin girl in the video, and they swapped her out for a light skin girl because a lot of people find that more desirable. It's weird though, because I find a lot of white men like the darker skin. I think maybe that's like,
why is it every time that a white dude ends up with a black girl, they're a beautiful couple, and then it's just like a black dude with a white chick, they're fucking buckets. It's always like a MAGA fucking black dude with this fucking trailer trash big bitch. It's true. Go to Oshawa, you see it all over the place. It's true. Is it not true to an extent? Yes, occasionally you will see an attractive looking black dude with a attractive looking white woman, but more often I will see like fucking beautiful white dude and black chick, and then I'll see like a fucking just like a bucket fucking black guy with this big old Bertha, and it's not even like good thick. It's like the bad thick where it's just like everything goes forward, but then the back is just flat. It's like the bad thick. You know what I mean?
That's not thick.
That's just called
I think that's fat.
Well, no matter what, it's fat. Even if it's proportioned right, no matter what, it's still fat.
Right, but you could have fat on your body and not be considered obese according to the scale of like whatever. And then you can also have fat and still be considered obese. So like, what are you talking about?
I'm just saying if it's proportioned right, and a lot of time it's not proportioned.
I mean, to be fair, a lot of people they can't help their proportions.
Yeah, you can squat.
Okay, it's not always that simple for
Hamstring.
everybody.
It's not simple, but that's the point, and I've said this before.
Well, I can't answer that.
You can't. No one can.
What I will speak to you on is I definitely think there's a lot of beautiful mixed couples out there, and I think there's a lot of beautiful same race couples, and I don't even like saying race, same ethnicity couples.
At the end of the day, just date who you like.
Yeah.
Who cares about what the person looks like? Hey, if they're cool, they're cool.
That's what I'm saying. There's a lot of beautiful couples out there, period, regardless
Except if it's a MAGA black dude. And
okay, all right. Yeah, thank you. We got that.
Big Bertha.
Oh, we got your point.
What's that white whale?
Oh my god.
You know what's it called?
Shamu?
No, not Shamu. Like the actual species. Starts with an O. I can't remember.
Oh. Orca?
Orca, yeah, there you go. MAGA stick dude and orca.
Okay. We're not comparing women to
body
whales.
shaming.
No, that is horrible.
What do you think about body shaming? What do you think about fat shaming? Do you think it works?
No.
Okay.
Not at all. I think that when you make people feel bad about themselves, they're more prone to, and obviously it depends on the person, but I feel like they're more prone to emotionally eat or do something bad. I don't think it has the same effect. I think sometimes tough love can be effective. No, I don't. Listen, I'm gonna let you talk. I'm gonna let you finish. But I don't feel like there is a devil's advocate. The whole point of saying fat shaming, skinny shaming, body shaming. Who are you to shame anybody?
Okay, but can you do it to yourself?
When I say you, I mean any. Like,
but if I look at myself in the mirror, I'm like, oh man, I've gained a lot of weight. Is that fat shaming?
No. If you've been gaining weight, you've been gaining weight. Unless you haven't actually been gaining weight, in which you have body dysmorphia. But
isn't that still a form of shame? Because I'm shaming myself for gaining more weight.
You can shame yourself all you want.
But is fat shaming in general fine?
It crosses a line when you are shaming somebody else. You have no right to shame anybody else for their body.
But what if, let's say Liam, right? He comes back and he's fucking like a fucking monster. Liam's a skinny dude. He comes back, he's just a big old boy. Is it wrong for me to tell him, hey man, I'm concerned about your weight? Isn't that not still fat shaming?
No, because you were saying I am concerned. That's not shaming. That is a friend being concerned.
But there's still a form of shame in there. There's a little bit of shame. No matter what, there's still shame.
If the person feels shame, then they may have to feel some shame. But there is definitely a way to do it. Calling somebody an orca.
Oh, I wouldn't call him an orca. I still think
it did.
No, that's just being me.
I know, but I'm just saying, like that example, that's shaming. But if you were like, hey, you know what? Like you've gained some weight, and I'm concerned about your health. Do you want any help? Do you want any resources? Do you want to go to the gym with me? Like
that's still technically fat shaming, though.
But it's coming from a place of love, so it becomes okay. And also,
so it just comes down to context.
Of course.
So there you go.
It's not what you say; it's how you say it.
There you go.
But there's a difference because once it crosses that line, it then becomes shame, like Game of Thrones, ring the bell, shame.
Yeah. I think it just comes down. I think fat shaming is fine, personally. I think it just comes down to how you say it. Because to me, if you're still saying to your friend, "Hey, I'm concerned about your weight," you're still kind of shaming them for getting fat. It just comes down to how you say it.
I understand what you're saying, but I wouldn't use that word shaming.
What would you call it then?
Concern. Talking to someone. I can have a conversation with you, and maybe I don't mean to shame you, but you feel ashamed. But I can approach
that's still
it.
Shaming.
Right, not intentional. When I'm intentionally shaming you, then it's a problem.
So it goes back to my point. It doesn't matter about context. No matter what, you're still shaming the person. It just comes down to how you say it.
No matter what, because some people may receive it well. Some people will say, you know what, I have been gaining weight. I've been so stressed. Yeah, you know what, I do need someone to go to the gym. Thank you for being.
But at the end of the day, you're still shaming them. It just comes down to how you shame them.
Sure, like I said, like you said, context. I do agree with that.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yes. Okay. I see.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it's definitely.
I feel like it just comes down to how you say it. Because even if I look at myself in the mirror, I'm like, oh man, my love handles are getting a little lovely. I'm still shaming myself.
You say your love handles are getting lovely?
Yeah, they're getting a little bit too lovely. Why are they called? I just realized why they're called love handles.
You didn't know?
Well, no, I just assume it's because that's the part you hold when you're doing someone in the doggy style. Is there another reason why? That's, to me, that makes the most sense, because it's kind of like a handle. You hold on to it, and it's kind of like you can kind of control the motion of you can pull them back towards you or not.
I think, first of all,
it's not that the reason. That makes sense, though.
You're nasty.
Does that not make
Why
sense?
does it have to go to sex?
Because that makes sense.
First of all, you're wrong.
Or when they're riding you.
Because you don't want to hold. Oh my god. Okay.
Well, why wouldn't you want to hold their hips? You got control if you're holding their hips.
Like the
That's
love handles are not always, depending on the person.
It depends how.
Right by the hips. What you
But that's
want
where your
with
love handles
control
are.
is the hip bone. You want to get right there.
Yes,
and then,
that's where your love handles are. Right here, by your hip bone.
Wait,
that's
is my hip? Oh, that's my waist, and the hip bones are down here.
Your hip bones are that's your love handles. That's why I assume that's why it's called love handles.
No, well, I think the more PG reason is like when you're just holding someone in a loving embrace.
Why would you hold their hips unless you're giving them like a blowjob?
What do you mean?
Why would you hold someone's hips when you're hugging them? You hold their like upper back. You don't hold their lower. You don't hold their hip area, unless you're sucking their dick really forcefully.
What?
Even then, you wouldn't. You'd be grabbing their butt.
Why do you go there?
Because why would you hold someone's hips while hugging them?
Any of this nasty. It's like, for instance, if the woman puts her arms around the guy's shoulders and the guy puts his hands a little lower. Yes, some people.
That's not love. That's me trying to grab your butt.
Some people would put their hands on the small of your back, but it's just like a good. Okay, whatever.
If I put my hands there, if a guy puts his hands there, he's like, "Should I put my hand on her butt? Should I put my hand on her butt?" No, I don't know.
Why are love handles?
Me too. I don't want to do that.
Love handles.
Because it's for doggy, bro.
Love handles is an informal term for the sides of deposits of excess fat at the side of one's waistline.
Okay.
But why is it called that?
Yeah, why? Okay, how did love... Shut up.
Love handles.
No, quiet.
Phineas and Ferb.
Oh my god, Phineas and Ferb. Okay, the origin of love handles is obscure. According to the Lighter and Google Books, it was first recorded in the late 60s in glossaries of college slang.
Oh yeah, it's definitely about sex then. From the 60s, that's a freaky period, bro.
There's a reason for that. Defines love handles as fat on the sides of a man or woman held onto during copulation.
What's copulation? Sex?
I guess.
I told you.
Okay.
Makes sense. That makes the most sense. And plus, the term came during the 60s, the most freaky period that we've had.
Okay,
where everyone's fucking doing weed and LSD and acid and all that shit.
No, I choose to believe it's about a loving.
Well, don't be naive. It's about fucking.
I'm not naive.
That is being naive. You're choosing not to.
I'm willfully ignorant.
Yes, that's being naive.
No.
That's the problem.
Naive is when you don't know.
No, and that's the problem I have too with society now is that people are like, they'll hear a fact, but they're like, well, I don't like how that makes me feel, so I'm gonna not believe it. That's why that's why I'm scared about science right now, because I feel like politics. Sorry, guys. I feel like with both sides right now.
Here he goes, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, both sides deny science to a certain way. The right denies like more like climate science, and then I feel like the left denies biology. Let's not go into that topic about biology.
Okay,
guys.
I'll
Let's
leave
leave
it at that.
Let's leave it
No,
at that.
I mean, you make an interesting
Both
point.
sides deny science. It's kind of scary. Like if it's getting to the point where scientists are too scared to say certain things because they don't want to get called certain things that may destroy their career because people are so fucking sensitive now, it's kind of scary.
Okay, so we were talking earlier and I mentioned that Tom Cruise is Scientologist. Everyone knows that. What do Scientologists believe? Isn't it like a church of like money and shit?
It's a church of crazy people.
Okay.
I forgot the origins of it.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Weren't Jaden and Willow Smith
I don't know, but a lot of people think that the Smiths are Scientologist family, and I wouldn't be surprised because they're fucking weird. I think they're weird people. And Will Smith is kind of cool. No, they're fucking weird. Especially Jaden and Willow. They're just fucking weird. Be like, they're so deep. I was like, no, they're fucked.
Jaden's kind of like calmed down with all that shit. But
Yeah,
that's the thing. I love that Will like make fun of like Jaden saying something crazy.
because he says some stupid shit. Trees are trees, man. They talk to me.
Did you hear recently that Willow Smith was saying that her ideal relationship is like polyamorous, like with one man and one woman, and people are freaking out. People are just like, you need Jesus. This is not what God intended.
Do what you want. That's what makes you happy. That's what makes you happy.
No, it's just funny you were just bringing up like how people.
Well, that doesn't surprise me. Some people feel like they're not meant to be with one person for the rest of their life.
No, it's not even about her thoughts on it. It's about like how people reacted.
Yeah,
I'm like, I feel like
calm down, who cares?
polyamory is a lot more common today than it was than ever. Well, how do you feel about polyamory? Do you feel like it's for you?
Like have one, like if I could have 2 wives.
Yeah.
That makes me Mormon. Do I think I could do it? I don't think I'm open-minded enough to. I think I don't know. I think I'm capable of it.
But do you think that
But I don't
you
know if I'm
can
open-minded
emotionally provide enough?
No, that's the
for
problem I would have.
multiple,
I
2
feel-
or more. There's people with like 5, 6
Yeah, it's
wives.
called being Mormon. 'Cause Mormons have like 10 wives. No, I don't. I feel like I'd favor one over the other.
So you don't think you could be like neutral?
I couldn't be neutral.
No, you can't. You can't be like that. There would be problems.
Yeah, that's why I probably couldn't do it.
Yeah.
To me, I'll just be like, I'll just wouldn't get married. I'll
Eh.
just be in an open relationship then.
But then, wouldn't you still favor one over the other?
No, if you have an open relationship where like you're still my main, but occasionally I'll just go off and just clap some other cheeks. Just that it's no motion, no strings attached.
But then, if the cheeks you are quote unquote clapping are a regular person, you have like the person you're in a relationship with, open or whatever.
I probably wouldn't have a fuck buddy. I'd probably just like I don't know. I'd probably just
That's what I'm
have
saying,
multiple.
Like, if your
I was to
fuck
do
buddy
that.
is a regular fuck buddy, then like it kind of becomes polyamory if you're just seeing the same.
Well, no,
people.
I would. What I would do if I was into that kind of. I feel like I'm open to it. I would endorse my wife to be like, hey, because I'm assuming if my wife's into open relationships, she's probably very open minded to do other things. So I'm like, let's have a threesome.
Nasty.
Let's lick each other.
You're disgusting. Let's lick each other's what?
Holes.
Ew.
And that can be a lot of things.
That could mean that's why it's disgusting.
Could be an ear hole, nose hole,
That's exactly why it's disgusting.
butthole.
You proud of yourself for that one?
Yep.
You feel good about that one?
I feel great.
Nice.
But yeah, I think I don't know. Could I do open? I don't know. I'm territorial, so I don't know. I think I'm open-minded enough to do it. Not yet, but I think I can get there to the point where I'm open-minded enough to do it. But I don't know if I could do it long term because like I'm kind of territorial. I couldn't do swingers because if I saw another dude just like clapping my wife, I'd be like, all right, get out of there. My turn. It's mine. That's
Oh my god, that's so aggressive.
no,
Why?
yeah.
That little
I don't know. Yeah, like, cause like, yeah, you know, like if you dance with another dude, me personally, I'd be fine with it, but eventually I'd be like, all right, mine.
So you're only fine with it
To an extent.
to a certain extent.
Yeah, to an extent. Like I wouldn't care to an extent. Like if I'm like pointing at you, I'm like, let's go. Then it's like, come here. I'm daggering you now. You're not getting daggered by that person. I'm doing the
Back to
daggers.
this damn daggering business.
Well, you don't know anything about daggering?
Eugene,
I feel like you know about daggering. You are Jamaican, right? We're both Jamaicans. You should know about daggering.
Are you Jamaican?
That's the only thing Jamaican about me.
Your name is pretty Jamaican.
That too. My daggering skills make me fairly Jamaican.
Skills?
Yes, you should know about these
Are
skills.
these self-proclaimed skills?
I've been...
Who told you you had skills? You?
Don't worry about it, bro.
Who told you you have
It
skills?
doesn't matter. It's my past. Doesn't matter.
Whoa! I want to know who told you you have
I
skills.
don't know the person's name.
You don't know the person was just like, oh wow, you're a good dancer.
I've been told. Don't worry about it.
By who?
Don't worry about it. It's not important.
I'm curious. I feel like you know the name. You just don't want to tell me.
I think I know. I don't remember exactly, but don't worry about it. I know I'm good at daggering.
Exactly.
I do.
Okay.
I know what I'm good at. I've always wanted to do the legs. Oh shit!
This is why I tell you stop touching your.
I didn't
friggin'
mean
mic.
do that, Tom. I really.
Sorry to everyone who heard that in headphones. Oh my
God,
god.
it's so fucking hot in here.
No, I'm comfortable.
You're fine. I'm fucking dying right now,
I like being
bro.
really.
Yeah, I don't like being warm. I'm Canadian. I like running cold.
But we have a fan on.
Yeah, it's not
cool.
doing shit.
Well, because if we turn it on
Probably
higher,
'cause
it's
I'm
gonna
wearing
be.
sweatpants. My balls are toasty.
Yeah,
right
I'm
now.
wearing shorts,
My
so.
balls are hot. Very sweaty. I'm wearing gray sweatpants. This is not gonna be good when I get up. Well, I think I'm not sweating that much. If I was outside, oh man.
Do you wear like lighter colored boxers in the summer? I don't know.
I just wear boxers.
No, like as a man, because like for instance, a light gray will show all the sweat marks.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I'm wearing pants.
No, but I'm just saying.
It doesn't matter. I'm wearing pants.
So what if like you want to have like sexy time and you take it off and it's like, ew.
Well, it doesn't. I'm being honest. At least you know what you're getting. If I'm wearing black things, you're gonna be like, oh, these are dry. Oh, no, they're not.
Yeah, but you could like take them off like yourself and like
no, I'm not gonna lie. Just be like, this is what you're getting, buddy. This is what your mouth.
You're just gonna present your sweaty ass dick and balls.
I'm being honest.
Someone.
If you want the sweat, you want the sweat. If you don't, you don't. I'm not gonna trick you.
You gotta at least like baby wipe that shit.
Oh no, yeah, I'd wipe it off. But I don't know. It depends
you
on the person.
Hook up with a girl and be like, look at my sweaty balls.
I don't know. Maybe they like the musk. Some people like natural body smell.
Yeah, but I feel like especially if it's like one of the first times you're hooking up with someone, like you gotta be a little more considerate.
Nah, bro. Nah, because I doubt you girls are considerate. You know you girls are nasty as fuck.
What do you mean? I would always be considerate, I feel.
Would you?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
Would you really feel like it though sometimes? Because I feel like for me, sometimes I feel like, nah, I don't care. Just go.
No, I feel like
you guys are expecting it to be a little musky down there.
I don't know why. It's like more socially acceptable for a man to be musky. I think because like men are just seen as like grosser.
No matter what, we're musky down there. You can't help it.
Well, listen, everyone's genitals have a smell. Like all vaginas have a smell. All balls and whatever have a smell.
Do they?
But like, I don't know. I just feel like
I wouldn't really care.
I feel like it's more socially acceptable.
Yeah.
Imagine for a guy to be like, oh, my balls are sweaty. Oh, my balls are sticking together. As opposed to like, imagine if I was sitting there in a group and I'm like, yo, my vagina is sweating.
I would laugh and that would be very attractive to me.
No, but a lot of people would be like, ew.
Well,
like,
the girls would be like, ew.
Oh, that's gross.
No,
Oh,
even some men don't want like
those guys
they
are
want to
pussies.
believe that like
fuck those guys.
Girls don't poop. They pee roses and
girls
flowers.
Girls don't poop. What are you talking about? Girls don't poop.
Right. They don't poop.
Yeah, you guys poop. Girl farts are disgusting. Girl farts are like toxic, man. They're like Nagasaki and Hiroshima just coming out their asses. Constantly.
It's because we have to deal with men, and even if we're not in a relationship with a man, we still have to deal with men day to day. So
you just have disgusting toxic farts? Is that the reason?
Because we bottle up all the toxicity.
So whose fault's that?
Society.
Your fault. You
because
can't blame
if we lash
society
out, we're just an angry woman.
Okay, so?
And feminist, an angry feminist. We bottle it all up and it comes out in our farts, okay?
Well, that's your fault.
It's your fault.
It's your fault.
As a man, I blame you.
Oh, well, fuck you.
I'll take your rights away, bitch. I gave it to you and I'll take it all.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You did not give it to us.
Who
we fought for our
Who
rights.
signed the law? Who signed it?
Oh my god.
Waited.
Listen.
I'm a feminist. I'm not.
You talk a big game for someone who can't even pronounce the word library.
Okay, so
I was thinking about.
Yeah, I'm a little bit illiterate.
Illiterate is when you can't read. You just can't speak.
I can't do anything. Man.
You clearly
I'm dyslexic.
Clearly.
Okay? I can't read.
Okay, let me ask you some stuff. Do you say data or data?
I just say data.
Data?
I don't know.
Do you say caramel or caramel?
I say caramel.
Huh?
Caramel.
I feel like that was like a mix of both. Say it again.
Caramel.
Caramel?
I was like caramel. What the fuck?
Like caramel corn.
Oh, I want some caramel.
What are you, fucking fruitcake?
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Do you say warm or warm?
Say warm.
No. Wrong.
What? I don't say. How'd you say it?
Warm
Warm.
or warm?
Warm.
But it's an A. WARM.
Warm. That's too much effort. I'll say
But when you
warm.
say it with an O, that's worm. WORM.
Look, who cares a fuck? As long as you know what I'm saying, it's
I don't
fine.
know what you're saying.
Well,
actually.
then you're a little bit herpaderp.
Hey. Sorry, guys. My dog is scratching at something. Sir, we are recording a podcast. I'm gonna need you to quiet down.
Okay, you fucking chicken nugget. Can you stop biting shit?
Boop. Okay. Do you say GIF or GIF?
GIF.
Okay, I kind of like interchange and I really don't care that much. So I'm just like, whatever, GIF, GIF, whatever. But apparently it's GIF.
Who said that?
I don't know. I think it was like the people who like created it or whatever. They like there was like an article.
How do you know those people created it?
I don't know, man.
Exactly. How do you know those are the actual people that created the GIF?
I don't know. Kingsley, you are getting into things. Stop. Be good. Okay, so like Dr. Seuss, like Cat in the Hat.
Mm-hmm.
Did you just
Yeah,
lean
it's
over
farted.
and fart?
Yep.
Oh my god.
It wasn't loud,
I heard
which
it.
makes it worse.
It was like I know the smell is probably gonna hit me.
You're
Ew.
fine. Well, hurry up, ready?
God.
Get to Dr. Seuss. The more long you wait, the more your nose may get fucked up.
You know that his name is not Dr. Seuss.
What is it?
Dr. Seuss.
What?
Dr.
Are you trying to be funny?
No. Dr. Seuss.
Who says that?
That's how his name is pronounced.
Well, everyone's been saying it wrong. Then.
Yeah, the world has been saying it wrong.
Who says it's
like
Dr.
Cat in the
Seuss?
House. Him. That's his name.
He
Dr.
said my name is
Seuss.
Dr. Seuss?
That is his name. Yes, that's
Dr.
how it's
Seuss.
actually pronounced.
Dr. Seuss.
What were we talking about? Willful ignorance? You're just like, nope.
No, it's
I
fucking Dr.
refuse.
Seuss. He should have fucking worked harder to correct everybody because everyone's been saying Dr. Seuss for like the past. Isn't he dead?
I believe so.
Yeah, everyone. Too bad, buddy. You should have worked harder to correct your name. Now you're dead and everyone says your name wrong.
Oh my god.
I like your books though. Your
Hugh-Gene.
books are alright. It's green eggs and ham. It's pretty cool. I like it.
You're disgusting. Okay, well, thank you guys so much for listening.
Thank you. You know,
Oh my
the
god.
podcast is done now. You know, welcome to Love Island.
All right, we're going to pause on the Love Island for a second while we plug our stuff. You can find us at thissquareroom.com and
Yeah,
on
look.
Instagram and Twitter at thissquareroom.
The Square
You can
Room.
find me on Instagram and Twitter at JONELWILSON, Jonel Wilson, and you can find Hugh-Gene.
Oh, I thought you were gonna spell it for me.
I was going to, but I was like, let me...
Mike,
the-
you know, you can follow me on Instagram.
Oh my god! No. You don't even you don't even deserve to plug your Instagram anymore. La, 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 la.
GENEB.
You're
you know.
so annoying.
Thank you. Welcome to Love Island.
Oh my god! Thank you guys so much for listening, and we will see you.
I love you.
next
Love you. Cheers, mate.
Tuesday.
Chips and chips.